Okay, we're live. Uh, Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this CxO Show, Real Time Intelligence, the Power of AI Powered Dashboards. In today's fast moving businesses landscape, decisions can't wait for yesterday's report. Leaders need insights and events as they unfold, not after the fact. Where AI powered dashboards are changing the game, transforming raw data into real time actionable intelligence. Today, we'll explore how organizations are moving beyond static reporting to dynamic intelligent systems that not only show what's happening, but also predict what's next and recommend what's about to do about it. We've got a very esteemed panel today here with us. I'll just give a brief introduction about all of them and then I'll let them introduce themselves. We have Mr. Kalimullah here. He is the COO of Falak Group. We've got Jamilur Rahman Saab, who is the Senior General Manager and IT Head at the Swiss Southern Gas Company. We have Mr. Wahid Mohammed, who is the Chief Commercial Officer at Iridian Technologies. We have Mr. Dr. Muhammad Sarfaraz, who is the CEO of TerraSpark. And last but not the least, we have Mr. Zubair Ilahi, who is the Chief Commercial Officer at Beta Codes. So let's start off with a brief introduction about yourself and how you can relate to what we are about to talk about today. We'll start off with Mr. Muhammad Wahid. Please, you have the floor.
First of all, thank you very much, Heather, and thanks to CxO Global for organizing a session. बड़ा ज़रूरी है, especially आजकल the AI is in the hype and we need to actually see where it is useful and how we can use it. मेरा personal background data के अंदर ही है. I started back in 2017 or 18 in the data field as a database developer. From there to data engineering and then data analytics with business intelligence. And additionally, I have been taking care of the sales side of my company as a chief commercial officer. So that background helps me a lot when making the decisions with the help of AI, specifically understanding the data well from the core, how to manage it, and then delivering or making the decisions on the top of that AI with the help of AI. So that is a real use case that had enabled me with the help of data and making the decisions. So that's what I'll be shedding light in this session as well. So looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Engineer Karimullah Saab, we'll let you have the floor.
Thank you, Heather. Ashab. Acha, I am running a small group of companies under the umbrella of Follow Group. So हम real estate में काम कर रहे हैं, extensive IT in the IT sector in UAE and in Pakistan. Real estate is only in UAE, and we have travel and tourism businesses in UAE. And apart from that, we have marketing and call center businesses in UAE and Pakistan. My whole experience and journey is of 13 years, 2.5 in Pakistan, the initial career journey, and then the rest 11 years I've been in UAE. I'm in the UAE since 2013. We are trying our level best to make sure we deliver to the masses the solutions which can help us and the people of the countries like UAE and Pakistan and the GCC as a whole. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jamilur Rahman Saab, I'd like to introduce yourself.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी myself Jamilur Rahman और by profession I am an engineer and masters in telecommunication and computer networks or I've been associated with SSGC for almost past 20 years. Before that I have worked in UAE, in Middle East, in Europe as well. So having a good idea on especially data because as far as my current job is concerned, we are having the customer base of more than 3.2 million and we have their data and performing various analytics on those available data. That is making us a bit aware about the decision making and plus doing various analytics in order to have our readiness for future whatever is happening.
Thank you so much, Samir Rahman Saab. Mr. Zubair Elai Saab, you can have the floor.
Alaikum ji, thank you very much. My name is Zubair Ilahi. I have got 26 years of experience, mostly in banking sector. So I have been to the banking with respect to the techno-functional. So I was not a proper, coder. I was a businessman, business person relating the processes to the technology. So now I'm a chief commercial officer of one of the largest AI company in Pakistan, which is Beta Codes. We are a multinational company present in 7 countries, doing AI in all four building blocks: AI software factory, AI factory deployments. Being an NVIDIA cloud partner, we can have an access to GPUs and anywhere in the world we can provide them. Last but not least, we have just brought in NVIDIA Academy in Pakistan, which is going to be announced by the Prime Minister in near future.
That is great.
Great.
Dr. Sarfaraz Ahmed Saab.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Mohammad Sarfraz Ahmed. I am the CEO of TerraSpark Group of Companies. I am in PhD in Engineering Management and have a 23 years plus experiences with government organizations and semi-government organizations. I am also ex-director and DG in Nadra, and now I am the founder of the and CEO of the TerraSpark. I am working on the large language models, and we are leading our team developing AI native and real-time intelligence platforms. Our recent project is with the Environment Department of Punjab, and they have inaugurated the Oxygenics tree, the liquid tree-like system. This is the real-time dashboard that carbon footprints that sequestrates carbon, and real-time data monitoring how your air quality is going to be happened. We have another project with the Ministry of Energy, Saudi Arabia. With them, we are working and giving them the dashboard on supply chain management of their petroleum industry and also on the blockchain technologies. And we have also give them the live data's AI dashboards with the help of IoTs, because I am the engineer, and I have to give them the IoT based devices that are the real time dashboards that there is without no human interventions. This is, and I am very much happy with the guests, with the panelists, and thank you very much
Yes,
for that.
indeed, we have a great panel here today. I should have started with this, but I forgot my introduction. My name is Heather Ali. I'm the CEO of Technaptics, which is a AI first solutions company. We also build solutions around AI powered business intelligence, agentic AI, uh, process automations, and our recent product is based upon this real time business intelligence. So we have a bit of knowledge how to extract risk data from businesses and then present them this analytics which is based upon AI, the entire dashboarding, the entire structure of it, and so on and so forth. So I'll start with Mr. Zubair Al. And what we would like to know is, what does real-time intelligence actually mean? How is it different from traditional reporting that we see every day?
Okay. Initially, we started up with the conventional reporting method, which was like, gathering a data in some hard file, then, bringing it to the soft file in terms of Excel, and then giving a different pivots and bringing it to the management, and then there are different discussions and analysis on it and things like that. Then there was an era of modern reporting. In modern reporting, there was a more formula Excel based. There are a couple of BI tools came into play, which were giving you the reporting and the output in terms of graphs and other presentation method which was presented. Again, it was a very static kind of method. So now is the world of a real time. So I believe in the journey has been changed. So as you have asked that what is the real sense, how does it contribute? It is directly contributing towards the decision making at the real time. and not only the decision making at the real time, but also suggest giving a suggestion or advice, or telling you the way forward that you can opt. But I believe, yes, human in the loop is there at this point in time, while bringing in the data from the raw to process it and bringing it to the real time. That's what the engines AI can do. But by giving you suggestion, the human can come into play, and how to where to implement it, either whether doing it automated or agentic AI can take a decision itself. That's again a human decision. So that's what the era has come now. The decisioning is very important, real time. So it's a world of a real time. So data availability is not, now we're saying that data is oil, data is everything. Whosoever is having a data, he's a rich, he's a powerful. But I don't think so only having a data would serve the purpose or can give you that power, unless until you don't have that mechanism, you don't have that expertise, you don't have that intelligence which can bring your data to the decision making level and give you the insight of it in at the real time. So that is the key purpose.
That's an interesting point, Mr. Zubair, right? So I'll continue on your point and leave it on the floor. That what do we actually mean by human in the loop? जब हम कहते हैं कि human in the loop, where does it even stand? Does it stand before the data is processed? Does it stand after when it's being retrieved, or is it all after where the dashboard has been done, you have the analytics, and then you are making some decision? And I know that is based upon agentic AI, where it goes even further. But in real time dashboarding, where does the human in the loop come in, and do we even need it at this point in time?
Mm, जी
Anyone? Yeah.
हैदर साहब,
Yeah.
that is very interesting point that Zubair Saab capture. In my research, I am doing research in dashboards and large language models from past 10 to 12 years. In my PhD research, we said that the real-time dashboard. First, we have to find that what is real time. We see that the data is coming from my device to my server is real time. Is my data that operates far beyond that and go to the cloud, and there is no gap of nanoseconds, and I see on my screens for the decisions, is that the real time? I said that no, this is not the real time AI decisions. If the data comes from the centers, the machines has processed that data, and they have to show you some limitations that decisions have. There are some exceptions that data have. Who put that data? Is that data is trustworthy? That the decision made by the AI is on the decision is, जो the decision होगा उस डाटा की बुनियाद के ऊपर होगा. अब उसने हमें कुछ चीजें जो हैं वो करके देनी है कि जी हाँ जी बिल्कुल ये हमारा एक्सेप्शन है, अगले 10 मिनट बाद, अगले 15 मिनट बाद जो मैं डाटा का बिहेवियर देख रहा हूँ, उस डाटा के बिहेवियर के ऊपर जो है वो अगले 10 मिनट बाद या 15 मिनट बाद जो है वो ये काम हैपन होगा. या हमारा जो सप्लाई चेन, तो हम अगर हम एक सप्लाई चेन की एग्जांपल लेते हैं कि मेरे पास स्टॉक पड़ा हुआ है ऊपर, और ऊपर जो ओनर्स हैं वो डैशबोर्ड देख रहे हैं, रियल टाइम डैशबोर्ड आ रहा है. अब क्या होगा, या तो वो डिसीजन लेके जी मेरे पास कब मैंने इसका डिसीजन देना है, और मेरे पास जो डाटा पीछे से आ रहा है उसका बिहेवियर कैसा है. आज लोगों ने जो है वो मिल्क की बोतल जो थी वो 10 ले ली हैं, 15 ले ली हैं, और ये ले ली 10 से 11 के दरमियान में. अब मुझे अपने स्टोर के दरमियान, जो मेरा फैसलाबाद में स्टोर है, मेरा कराची में स्टोर है, या मेरा किसी भी जगह पे ऊपर स्टोर है, आया मुझे उसके ऊपर कितनी देर में जो डाटा है वहां पे भिजवाना है ताकि मेरे कस्टमर वहां से वापस ना जाए. नो, हम इसको कहते हैं कि दिस इज द रियल टाइम डाटा एंड दिस इज द रियल टाइम डैशबोर्ड, जिसने कुछ डिसीजंस किए अपने डाटा के बिहेवियर एंड डाटा की इनपुट के ऊपर.
That is a very interesting point, sir. And I'd like to continue on it, and I'll put Mr. Kalimullah on the spot here. That हम
जी
जब इसकी बात करते हैं, जब रियल टाइम डैशबोर्डिंग की, एक तो इसकी नीड कितनी है, कि कौन से बिजनेसेस हैं या कौन से स्पेक्ट्रम है जहाँ पे हमको इसकी इन्वॉल्वमेंट एक्चुअली इज फ्रूटफुल. मोस्ट बिजनेसेस वो से क्या सेल देखनी है, तो we'll have 24 hours before the data is relevant. But where does real time dashboard actually come in? And then again, continuing on Dr. Sarfraz's point, that जो डेटा अंदर आ रहा है वो कितना रिफाइंड है, जो डेटा एआई प्रोसेस कर रहा है वो कितना रिफाइंड है और कितना रिलायबल है टू एक्ट ऑन इट.
अच्छा, थैंक यू हैदर. देखिए, द क्वेश्चन के रियल टाइम और जो how it helps us. So the first part of the question is, मैंने I think it was I think 2 years ago, I was having a problem in real time that every morning I come, I do a stand up, and this is very basic implementation of how it can help. A small tool can help us save a lot of hours in terms of business. So it's my personal experience. Every morning, looking at a dashboard and figures, static charts, pipeline. I opted for an application. At that time, I didn't have our own, called ClickUp. I will say the name. Right now, if I click on a dashboard created for, let's say, I have a business unit software development, SaaS team, right? If I click on that dashboard, they will tell me how much of their tasks are at risk, what needs to be done to tackle the task. So I'm not just looking at a dashboard where it says, okay, 15 tasks completed, or they will not complete these much tasks at the end of the day. So my decision every morning, I don't spend 1 hour with them. I do one click, I get a report. I'm like, guys, look, this is what XYZ person did wrong. Please, project manager or the team leader, fix the problem. So 1 hour to 10 minutes for me, it's a relief every morning. It happened 2 years ago. I think when ClickUp was in the start. Now they have a lot of decision making tools, Brain GPT, so which is making AI more relevant in the current environment. For me, let's say 2 to 3 years ago, when I started talking about AI, every other person was coming with an AI solution, but it was at the end of the day a bot who chats with you. Understand? For me, it's not of nothing. It's of no value. I have never used or even deployed a chatbot in my any website of any company. It's better to put a human, so the person can at least have an interaction with a human person where he connects with the company, the norms, the culture, how his first experience is, rather than wasting time on a bot or paying for it.
I
Right?
believe that there goes in the way that we talk about it, what the capability of the AI is right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Chatbots is a different game, right?
yeah,
But do they come in when we talk about real time intelligence? Do we need some interface to
No.
interact with it?
should I elaborate it more, or it will take a lot?
Uh, uh,
Hey,
I would drop one thing. I would drop one thing here.
yeah, yeah,
There are two things. Thank you, Kaleem.
fine.
One is, Abhi, the Heather just asked that the chatbots are important. I would say the agentic AI, in the era of agentic AI, chatbots are no more important and nowhere exists. So, mostly in Pakistan, still we are saying that the bots are the AI. So most of the businesses, they have put the bots. They are saying that we have adopted an AI. So that's not the real example. Secondly, one very important word I just caught up during the discussion of Kalimullah, that उन्होंने कहा कि जी मेरा एक डेढ़ घंटा सेव होता है, which is a very big use case, good use case. So these are the use cases which are,
Yeah,
you know needs to be highlighted. But उन्होंने एक बात कही कि हम कुछ tools use कर रहे हैं जिसमें brain GPT है.
yeah, yeah,
अच्छा, अब this is the worrisome point in my opinion. Rather, it is the worrisome point that we are using those tools which are not sovereign. So I'm just putting this word into a discussion. So moving forward, we have to evolve. We have to build a web against the sovereignty and everything in mind, which is very important. So I think you can take it up
So,
from here.
this is about the ethical part of AI, how it is used and how. Okay, I understand
we-
that
we-
one.
we'll, we'll, we'll continue on that point. We'll say, then what are the technologies that power AI right now? What what are credible? What are not? What is the dynamics that we use around it for especially for the real time intelligence when we talk about it? Do we use generic LLMs? Is there any other models that are used for it? Is agentic AI involved? What sort of technologies power it? Mr. Vaid, you can take this question if you like.
So yes, I was waiting for my turn, but I thought the seniors are here. Let them take the stage first. So, in my humble opinion, when we are talking about the sources and the credibility of taking that information, if we whenever we are doing talking to any chat GPT or Gemini or anything, तो वो आपको शो भी करता है कि जो मैंने जिन sources के ऊपर इस information को लिया, what are those sources that could be a credible one, and if you are working with them, most of them are the legit ones, right? they mostly ये क्या कर रहा है कि गूगल की टॉप रैंकिंग जो होती है, जैसे अगर आप जेमिनाई पे हैं तो गूगल अपने टॉप 2 पेजेस के डाटा सोर्सेज को उठाता है और उसी की बेस पे वो एक इन्फॉर्मेशन को रेंडर करता है और आपको रिस्पॉन्स करता है. So credibility of the resources goes like this, but I would go into one of our industry experiences where we rely on how the data is credible and how the decision making can be actually based on the true data rather than relying on some hallucination generated by the AI, right? So मिसाल के तौर पे हमारा एक solution है, we built a platform for one of our clients in the USA back in 2022 and still it is on with $20 million plus sales on the platform. हम events के ticket sell करते हैं, ठीक है? Ticketing market just like bookme.pk, the biggest competitor in USA is Eventbrite and our platform is Frontline Ticketing. Over there the biggest problem that we were observing at that time was कि क्या जो एंटी ब्लैक मार्केट है टिकट्स की, मिसाल के तौर पे अगर आप 10,000 या 50,000 की ऑडियंस का एक इवेंट हेड कर रहे हैं तो उस टाइम पे you cannot rely on the hard coded hard printed ticket, but you need a real time intelligence in place at that time or a dashboard that is showing you the real count that is being there. पता लगे आपने 10,000 टिकट भेजे थे, 20,000 बंदे तो एंटर हो गए हैं, right? So at that time you need real time intelligence with the every check-in that is happening at that point. Talking of the technologies, we go with the AWS, ठीक है? हम Kafka queues की implementation करते हैं जो real time data को stream करते हैं, ठीक है? With that I will go to another example जहाँ पे हम बैंकिंग के ऊपर काम कर रहे होते हैं. रियल टाइम मोबाइल एप्लीकेशंस का डाटा हमारे पास, मोबाइल की ईच ट्रांजैक्शन का डाटा उस पैटर्न में रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा होता है जहाँ पर हम LLM मॉडल्स को इंटीग्रेट करते हैं जिनको लोकली बैंकिंग के एनवायरनमेंट के ऊपर डाटा के ऊपर ट्रेन करके पैटर्न ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है एंटी फ्रॉड के लिए, ठीक है? मिसाल के तौर पे एक यूजर है, उसका प्रीवियस बिहेवियर ही नहीं है, एक दिन में वो 5 छोटी ट्रांजैक्शंस करता हो और आपके उस पैटर्न में वो ट्रांजैक्शंस का बिहेवियर अगर नजर आना शुरू हुआ है, यूजुअली स्कैमर्स डू दिस अप्रोच. अगर आपने प्रीवियस यूज केसेस में देखा हो, वो मिसाल के तौर पे $5 करके आपके अकाउंट से निकाल रहे होते हैं, ठीक है? एंड इफ दे हिट द मैस वॉल्यूम, लाइक इफ दे हैव हिट द 10,000 और 20,000 अकाउंट्स, दे विल मेक हेल आउट ऑफ इट, ठीक है? लेकिन आपके लिए वो $5 की ट्रांजैक्शन थी. सो बिजनेस पैटर्न्स आर ऑब्जर्विंग द डाटा, उस पैटर्न की बेस पे वो आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि आया ये फ्रॉड ट्रांजैक्शन गई, एंड फॉर दैट यू नीड रियल टाइम डैशबोर्ड्स. डेफिनेटली इन द रियल टाइम यू मेक द डिसीजंस. When we are working with the e-commerce client, Pink Zebra is one of our biggest client from USA. We have been working with them. They are selling fragrances and perfumes in the US market. So even when they go for a flash sale, they are observing, they have some scrapers or some other information sources attached to the dashboards where we are observing कि competitor इस टाइम क्या प्राइस ऑफर कर रहे हैं. They are making the changes in the real time, जिसके बेस पे फ्लैश सेल्स के अंदर परसेंटेजेस को भी इवन ट्वीट किया जा रहा है. और जो लोग Amazon सेलर के ऊपर अकाउंट के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं उनको पता होगा, जैसे वो बायर बकेट का कंसेप्ट चल रहा था. इवन whoever is dealing these days with the any kind of customer leading B2C में स्पेशली, उनको इतनी सख्त जरूरत है कि रियल टाइम इंटेलिजेंस आपके डिसीजंस को इंपैक्ट करे. एंड आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू ऐड वन थिंग, द पॉइंट इट वाज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट, व्हाई यू नीड अ ह्यूमन. तो मेरे ख्याल में एक डिस्क्लेमर हर एआई मेंशन करती है, और वो अभी भी मेरी स्क्रीन पे खुला हुआ नीचे लिखा हुआ आ रहा है, दिस एआई कैन मेक मिस्टेक्स, ठीक है? Neither AI is liable for any kind of legal consequences nor any kind of the logical consequences. It can hallucinate, ठीक है? मिसाल के तौर पे किसी बंदे ने जरा सा ट्वीट करके इससे पूछा था तो कि मुझे अगर जहर नहीं बनाना तो क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, तो उसने बता दिया कि ये नहीं करोगे तो नहीं बनेगा, ठीक है? तो अल्टीमेटली यू कैन ट्वीट विद इट. एंड आई वुड जस्ट एंड लीव फॉर अदर्स. मैंने ज्यादा बोल लिया बिफोर कंक्लूडिंग दिस कि इंटेलिजेंस जो है वो कमोडिटाइज की जा सकती है सिर्फ उस हद तक कि जो आज तक हो चुका, हम आपकी जितनी भी इंटेलिजेंस है ये उसकी बेस पे सिर्फ एक प्रिडिक्शन करती हैं, या ह्यूमन के माइंड्स ने आज तक जो किया वो कर रही हैं। जो इंसानी दिमाग सोच सकता है वो इंटेलिजेंस नहीं सोच सकती, बिकॉज यू आर द गॉड्स बिगेस्ट क्रिएशन हु कैन थिंक बियॉन्ड व्हाट टेक्नोलॉजी कैन डू। So
Definitely, that's a big part of it.
you did.
जमील रहमान साहब, कंटिन्यू ऑन दैट पॉइंट, इसके अंदर फिर हम क्या सोचें, जो हमारा एआई है या रियल टाइम इंटेलिजेंस है, ये किस सेक्टर के अंदर हमको इसको रिस्ट्रिक्ट भी करना है? जैसे कहा कि हेलुसिनेशन इज देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ रिस्क, अ चांस ऑफ एरर्स, तो हम वो हम कहाँ, वेयर डू वी ड्रॉ द लाइन where we say कि ये this data या this part of the business is not suitable for AI to handle. This is where humans need to be involved.
अच्छा, ये जो है ना, दिस इज समथिंग वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट कि हम ये क्लियरली एक लाइन ड्रॉ करें कि कहाँ पे हमें एआई को रोकना है और कहाँ पे हमने ह्यूमंस को फॉर श्योर इंगेज करना है। अच्छा, एक चीज़ जो बड़ा कॉमनली अक्सर मैं सोचता हूँ, तो रेलेवेंट फोरम है, तो आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर हियर ऑल्सो कि द वे एआई इज इवॉल्विंग एंड इट्स इंक्लूजन इन द सिस्टम्स, इकोसिस्टम्स का ये पार्ट बन रही है, तो वी कैन से दैट मे बी artificial intelligence at time could be more dangerous than the natural stupidity. Reason being कि artificial intelligence जैसे very rightly said by वहीद साहब के मतलब जो एक्चुअल जो मतलब क्रिएशन है, दोज आर द ह्यूमंस, और इंटेलिजेंस विल कम फ्रॉम द ह्यूमंस। वट एवर वी आर going to share with the AI while training its models, that only AI can decide. Other than that, it will be totally dumb. So this statement, I was number of times thinking that if we compare, maybe the human stupidity would be far better than the artificial intelligence. तो coming back to the point, अगर हम इसको देखते हैं तो any stage which is critical, which is impacting or having a very major impact on the overall ecosystem, there we need to induct the humans. Their human in the loop element cannot be avoided, because as the time is passing, we are very rapidly means going in an era where AI is even now it's taking decision on its own. From one agent, it is taking the output of one agent as an input of another. So through this, it is making a ecosystem which can decide stuff on their own. Maybe that is not good for an organization. Some information is critical or classified at the moment, but maybe after 2, 3, 4 days, it's not classified. So if we will mean engage human in the loop at that point where the information is classified, that will keep that information classified. Otherwise, AI, whenever we ask anything from them, it never says that I don't know. I think we all must have observed. We have never heard the word no from AI, any of the tool which is AI based. It always says yes, whether he knows or it doesn't. Just giving an
There,
example, I just asked that if Eid ul Fitr and Eid ul Adha, if that comes on the same day, which prayer are we going to offer first? I think at that time GPT was not trained on that. It says that I am looking, but I did not find an occasion like that. But since the Eid ul Fitr come first, you should offer the prayer of Fitr first and then Zohr second. Though from a child of even 6 to 7 years old, he will say that it can never happen, and if that is the case, so you can
So
refer.
मैंने बिल्कुल जमील साहब, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अच्छा हैदर, मैंने ना टू ऐड वन टू थ्री थिंग्स क्विकली इनटू इट। एक तो आपका ये
sure,
सवाल था
definitely.
ये जी, हमें किस एरिया में एआई टूल्स, इंटेलिजेंस टूल्स यूज़ करने चाहिए, एजेंटिक एआई, जिसमें हमें इम्पैक्ट कर सकता है और किस एरिया में इनकी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती रियल टाइम डिसीजनिंग की। तो मेरे ख्याल में ये वो एरियाज़ हैं, अगर हम उसको ओवरऑल देखें, जहाँ पे डिलेड डिसीजंस जो हैं वो इम्पैक्ट कर सकते हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द अपॉर्चुनिटी लॉस लाइक हम किसी जगह कोई अपनी मार्केट कंपेटिटिवनेस में जा रहे हैं, और जिस तरह अभी वहीद ने एक बड़ा अच्छा एग्जांपल दिया कि परफ्यूम के ऊपर उन्होंने सेल लगाई, फ्लैश सेल्स, एंड दे वर लुकिंग एट द मार्केट pricing as well for the other competitors. So this was one very good example जो कि अभी हम कह रहे हैं. दूसरा जहाँ पे cost of operations आपकी impact कर सकती है, and तीसरा जहाँ पे आपके risk बहुत high हो सकती है delayed decisions में. So these are the overall big umbrella जिसके अंदर जो भी business fall करता है या जो भी आपका decision fall करता है accordingly हम ले सकते हैं. फिर दूसरी हमने बात की यहाँ पे वहीद ने ही बात की LLM के ऊपर, ट्रेन के ऊपर करने की बात. तो yes, जैसा मैंने कहा था कि सोवरेनिटी के जो इम्पैक्ट है या सोवरेनिटी को हमें माइंड में रखना है, बिकॉज इन रिसेंट वॉर वी हैव सीन थिंग्स दैट द सोवरेनिटी वाज द मेजर impact in case of decision making and hitting the right target. So similarly, now I have seen in Pakistan different authorities, they are thinking on the same lines now, that where what are the companies, what are the gaps which can impact us in case of the same thing happens, god forbid same thing happens, or we need to be saved. So the major area is coming forward is the cyber security, which is going to be established here in Pakistan and impact, and I'm seeing it around. Thirdly, अभी जमील साहब ने एक और बड़ी अच्छी बात की कि चैट जीपीटी को ट्रेन करना कैसे नहीं है. तो ये ट्रेनिंग इज द रियल थिंग अभी, और वहीं पे ह्यूमन इन द लूप आता है जो ट्रेन करता है. तो ये ह्यूमंस हैं जो उस डेटा सेट को ट्रेन करेंगे एज पर द करंट सिनेरियो, एंड वी शुड नॉट अडॉप्ट इट एट द राइट वे, लाइक हम बिग बैंग कर दें जी, हमने लगाया और उसके बाद हम भूल गए कि क्या हुआ. सो वहाँ पे ह्यूमन इन द लूप है जो कंट्रोल कर रहा है डे बाय डे ऑपरेशंस को, जो भी हमारे LLM से उससे आउटपुट आ रहा है. तो अगेन हम LLM तो नहीं बना सकते पाकिस्तान में, शायद हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि अपना LLM बना लें, बिकॉज उसके लिए बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स की इन्वेस्टमेंट है. वी कैन सी अराउंड कि अगर ये चैट जीपीटी है या डीप सीक है या क्लॉड है या एनी अदर है, they have spent billions of dollars and still they are spending more on it. So it is a way back. But what we can do is we can bring in our own sovereign ecosystem by training it in a right path, by putting in the right path.
Definitely, and that comes to my next question, which is, please,
No,
Isa,
no,
if
no,
you'd
no.
like to add something.
I would just like to add one thing. There's a very, very, very important use case that we missed, and actually, which you can call कि वो मुल्कों की इकोनॉमी और इंडिविजुअल्स की पॉकेट्स को भी बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट करता है, जो हमारा रियल यूज़ केस ऑफ एआई होता है. जहाँ मैं खुद एक इन्वेस्टमेंट पोर्टफोलियो एनालिसिस कंपनी थी यूके की गवर्नमेंट की, एंड इट इज़ अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग यूज़ केस. वो अपने जो पेंशंस का बजट होता है वो उसको फर्दर इन्वेस्टमेंट पोर्टफोलियोज में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, एंड वट एवर द रिटर्न इज देयर उसकी बेस पे पेंशन दी जाती हैं. एंड द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ यूके वर्क्स ऑन दैट. I personally worked on that project and collaborated with them.